Hi and welcome to another day of Swift programming, and today let's have a look at how to change the font and maybe color programmatically. Now we can do it quite easily, like using the storyboard is quite easy to get your app up and running, and you can change the color in here. So I'll change it to green if you like. Oh, can't see that at all. That's terrible. Make sure your colors are okay and they're visible and they're not, you know what I mean. Like, you don't want to be looking at a font and going blind. So that was a terrible green. Unless it suits it in games, that could be a good color. All right, so now we can do it all in here. Now let's have a look at doing programmatically. Now I've got my view selected. So what you do is you select this here. This brings up the assistant editor. And if you have your view set up first, it'll automatically bring you to the view controller on the right. If not, go up the top here and select this, and it has an automatic one. And if it's still not appearing, go manual, look inside your project for the view controller. There it is there. All right, but it did it automatically for me, which is great. And what we need to do to programmatically change it is into our class here, just below that class line, and just before override, we'll call it my label. Don't call it cheese or fruit because it's a label. Okay, so give it a good name that you can find it later. You will not find it if it's called cheese later. All right, unless you're hungry. All right, now let's change the label. So all we have to do is now we can access the built-in elements of the label. So we want to change the font. So let's just type in font and equals UI font, and then we put in our name of the font. Okay, we've got that. Actually, it should have already done it. Hang on, let me do that again. Just do your rounded bracket. And there we go, we've got name and size. So we put the name of our font here. Now, if you're not sure of the possible fonts, let's have a look. You could easily see them. There's a way to print them all. Let's have a look to do that. How to print all iOS fonts, Swift. So a good little function I'll include, here we go. In GitHub, there's a good little solution there. Let's try it out. Probably still works. There we go, let's copy that. Put it into our code. All right, and then I'm going to just comment that out and run this project. So what it's going to do is going to run it, and it's going to print all these fonts for me. So let's check it out. And then we'll use a random one of those, and we'll assign that to our label. So let's have a look at this little snippet of code. UI font family names for each. So this is getting all of our fonts. And then in here, we're doing it's like a loop. Okay, so for each family name in this mapped out array of fonts, it's going to print the family name and the font name. All right, so that doesn't really matter, but down here, this is where all the action will be. And there you go, it's printing them all out. So let's just try this one. It's got a random one, so we can grab that. And let's put that into, I'll uncomment that. Paste it there. Let's set it to 30, something we can see. And I'm just going to get rid of that. So I was commenting things out. Command and the backslash, which is just to the left of the shift key, will help you just comment things out that you don't need. And that's what it looks like, that one there. All right, cool. So that's how to change the font. Let's change the color as well. So that's another challenge for you. Try and change the color. So my label dot Let's have a look. Color, does that exist? Yeah. Text color equals dot red. Let's do that too. Now it's red. Awesome. Thank you guys. Have a good one.